Hello viewers, welcome to the channel, and today I'm showing you this project that we'll be doing where I'm going to be planting tomatoes in it. So now I'm showing you the tire. This is the tire that's going to give tomato seedlings. They're still germinating, they're not yet visible, but I'll show you as the week progresses all the progress that we would have made on this one. And don't mind the kale, we're doing tomatoes only. Now I'm going to show you the tires that we'll be transplanting onto. Let's get to it. Show them the tires. So you see, now we have tires. We have 8 tires, 2 for 6, 8, and these tires are the ones that we'll be transplanting tomatoes onto. And the wire that you see is the one that we'll be using for the trellising. On to the next one. So now I'm showing you guys, this is after I've transplanted seedlings. I've taken seedlings from this seedbed tire. Remember earlier I told you this was the seedbed tire, so we transplanted seedlings already, and that's what I'm going to show you now. So now we have transplanted 8 plants into these tires, into these 4 front tires that are on this side, and I'll be showing you the plants later. But now the seeds, I took them from there. As you're seeing, they're still young, they're still growing, but that's it. So now you see on top of these tires there's mulching. If you look at it, the mulching is actually because I did not want to waste space, so I actually planted carrots in all those tires. It's not just tomatoes that are in there, but there's also carrots. So that's what the mulching is for. But of course guys, it's also helping to conserve moisture in the tires, but the main purpose why I put it was for the carrots. But we have 8 plants, 8 tomato plants, and they are growing, and fortunately none of them died or whatever. They are all growing, as I'm going to be showing you soon after this. No, I cannot show you the seedlings, they are still germinating. You cannot see the carrots yet, but they are the tomatoes. You see, they're still young, they look healthy, they're growing. We'll see as we go, but they're there, 2 of them, 4, 6, 8 plants. On to the next one. So now guys, welcome to this day. If you remember, the last time we only planted 4 tires, so today I'm showing you the seedlings that I planted for the other 4 sets of tires that did not have anything in them yet. And then look at these ones guys, they have grown so much. If you look at them from a distance, they look to be of the same height. The vegetation is quite good, the leaves, they are green, everything seems to be going well so far, and the soil is moist, which is very good so much. But I think I'm going to show you also the carrots, because they have actually germinated, which is where I'll be taking you in a moment shortly. So there, let's go. So now guys, you see those little things that look like seedlings, that look like weeds, they're actually carrots. And that was in tire number 1, and this was in tire number 2, and this was in tire number 3. There you see them, they are germinating, and that was in tire number 4. So in all the tires, it seems as if the germination occurred, but I think tire number 1 has got most of the seedlings, but in all of them we managed to have seedlings. And here are the 8 plants of ours, they are growing, and I think I'm happy. Now let's have a look at the plants from the side view. You see plant number 1, plant number 2, plant number 3, plant number 4, plant number 5, plant number 6, plant number 6, plant number 7, plant number 8. They're fine guys. Let's move on, because we're going to kill it. We're going to plant these tomatoes. So now I've quickly flipped to the other side. So on the other side, I actually did not tell you, but I managed to plant just 4 plants in there, because I realized that those seedlings, they were taking forever to grow guys. So if you look at these tires, they still don't have anything. I only managed to plant in two tires, and that's why I have tomato seedlings in that seedbed tire there, because I'm going to take them and use them in these 2 tires. But then onto these tires that are transplanted, you see the plants, they don't look very healthy, they look a bit wilted. It's actually because they're still trying to adapt to their new environment, but otherwise I think they're doing fine. We'll see how it goes. On to the next one. Let's go. So welcome guys, this is day 42. The plants, they are growing. So let's see from above. You can see them there. Wow, they actually now in the vegetative state, and you can see the leaves, they are growing pretty huge, pretty big. But then now I think I just saw that these plants, they are now flowering, so I need to show you the flowers. They're still quite young. I don't know if you can see them, but they are actually flowers there, guys. They are flowers there, you see, that's a flower cluster there. So it means that very soon we'll be eating tomatoes because they are now flowering. Let me show you the next one. There you see it. There's another set of flowers, and there is another set of flowers, and yeah, I think they are all flowering. I just showed you the easy clusters to see. So now let's look at this closer. So now let's start looking at the bottom. We don't have much weeds, which is good because we don't need any weeds in there. But let's see. Everything seems to be fine. From a distance I can see the carrot. Carrot now seems to be much more easier to see because they have grown. They are now easier to see, and I'll be showing you the carrots up close. But then looking at the plants, they are good because I cannot see any diseased leaves yet, which is very good. And now I'm showing you where I pruned these plants because I'm going to let them be single stem, guys. So I'm pruning there at the angle between the main stem and the leaves. I'm removing all the suckers because I only want these plants to have one stem. That's single stem tomato. That's what we'll be doing. So now let me show you the carrots. There you see them. They are growing, which is good. In tire number 2, the same, they are growing, which is good. Let's move on to tire number 3, growing, which is good. Tire number 4, growing, which is good. So guys, we're good. Let's check the other side. So now moving to the other side, you can see these ones, they're still small, but the fun fact is that these plants and those other ones, they're actually of the same age because it was the same batch of seedlings. So I'll see how they grow, considering that these ones I planted them a little later than those other ones. And the grass, it's not mulching for anything. I just put it there when I removed it from the carrots, guys. But otherwise, these plants, they are healthy, they all survived. We'll see how it goes from here, but seems as if they are growing pretty fine. We'll be checking the progress as we go, but for now, guys, I think that's all. Thanks for sticking around. Come back later because we have more. Salute.